Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You don't know how to get out of that coffin. You tried lifting the lid, but the enormous weight of the dirt on the lid prevents you from opening it. Then you try banging on the lid to maybe unsettle the dirt and somebody might notice and try to help you get out. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help. You know you can't do it on your own. You don't know how to get any help. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind while you're abusing drugs and alcohol that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that God had given you called life? With this, let me leave one last thought. Don't be like the person that went to the grave without seeking help. Instead, just pick up the phone and call me at 1-844-405-HELP, and I promise I'll help you take your life back. People like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741. Larry Geis also has a website at www.odysseyconsult.org. Larry Geis and I always tell folks like you, it doesn't matter where you came from, it doesn't matter where you've been. What matters is that you're seeking help for a better tomorrow. Call Larry at 516-458-2741. Folks, at night, when you take your slippers off, don't just leave them at the edge of your bed, stick them under your bed. And that way, in the morning, you'll be forced to get on your knees to retrieve them, to look under your bed and retrieve them. When you're on your knees, what better way to start communicating and thanking God is to use a thing called Knee-mail, K-N-E-E-mail. Knee-mail is your personal chat line between you and God. It's when you ask God for guidance and direction, mercy and forgiveness. When you thank God for everything that you have in life. Knee-mail, utilize it each and every day. Thank God for your health, your food, your husband, your wife, your children, your home. Ask God to protect you each and every single day. Then put those slippers on and walk with God 24/7. Do this each and every night. Take them off, put them under your bed, and every morning put them on and utilize Knee-mail. Today we're going to talk about how to keep your head above water when life, that's right, when life gets a little tough and a little hard to deal with. Human beings can't swim when we're born. Maybe, hold on, let me just straighten this out. There we go. Don't have the natural instinct or the gills or the muscles to do so. We take lessons, splashing and gasping in the safety of our parents' arms until one day we learn to do it on our own. Some of us take it like we were born to be fishes. Others sink like rocks. But all of us, the fish and the flounders, are thrown into a deep sea and or a deep pool and are told to swim at some point in our lives or another. It's called growing up. That's when the waves of responsibility start to come at us like big waves. Some wash over us, others splash us in the face. Many of us end up treading the deep waters or depth, anxiety, loneliness, or overwork. And even for the good swimmers, maybe like you, there are moments when our buoyancy leaves us and we feel like we are going to sink, being pulled under by the weight of the daily life. Overwork has been pulling me under lately. I've got too much on my plate, too much I feel I should be doing, too many ideas I want to follow through on, and I want to continue doing these videos on the track that I have been doing. And the obligations that I have to meet, people who count on me to take care of those obligations, and the material to do these videos take a lot of my time. Even though I'm super inspired and jazzed up by life's possibilities, the multitude of options, advice, choices, directions, destinations, and decisions feel so deep sometimes that I can't possibly see my way swimming across them all. No matter how many strokes off my to-do list I do each and every day, things just keep adding and the list seems to be growing instead of becoming narrow and shorter. I know I have to do something differently so that my to-do list isn't just one more thing pushing me under. I know I have to take action so I don't completely lose myself. Here are 5 ways to help me keep my head above water. I hope they will help you when you feel overwhelmed. let yourself float. Relax, breathe, force yourself to pause, stop, and just be. Even if it's just for a few moments inside that calm space beyond your shoulds, to-dos, and what-ifs is room for you to gather your thoughts, your strengths, your senses, your priorities, your purpose. Inside stillness is a place in which you can still float, chill out, and hear yourself. You likely already know that you need to come and do what's next. Let yourself float and listen. Number 2 is expend less energy. If you're overwhelmed, simply decide to do less. Take on less, be less, and have less. Just for now, let yourself come up for air by expanding less energy. Money is energy, time is energy, fear is energy, emotion and drama are energy. Spend less, release yourself, and have less pressure on yourself. Keep looking up. See and love each moment instead of what's up ahead or behind. Stay right here and stay right there where you are to embrace the bright side, the upside, the half full, the wonder. Let go the weight of negativity. You are where you are, love what you do, and love who you are. The rest will come naturally. Number 4 is to reach out, ask for help, join forces, be vulnerable, open, collaborative, express your needs, find a mentor, guide, an advisor, or a listener, or even a motivator, or even a friend. Being overwhelmed by life doesn't mean you have to be overwhelmed alone. Be overwhelmed together as a team. Reach out, make yourself heard, let yourself be loved and energized by someone else's assistance and understanding. Swim in the right direction. Turn in the direction of your values and swim that way every single day. If each move makes you aligned with what you believe in, what makes sense to you, and what carries you towards what you want, then you'll just have to start and get over there. In fact, you already might be there just by swimming your way over there. But if you keep going into the same direction that you got overwhelmed, in debt, or unhappy, then you'll find yourself back where you started. And that's not a good place to be, folks. Decide to change the direction. The shift can make a huge difference and a world of difference. Swimming through deep waters is not easy to do. It takes practice, it takes strength, it takes a lot of stamina, and sometimes a little kicking along the way. But if you learn to float, expend less energy, look up, reach out, and head in the right direction, swimming can be as joyful and as simple as it when you were a child. I might be a little waterlogged at the moment, but I am ready to float for a while so that I can catch my breath and see where the ripples of my soul decide to take me. Then, and only then, will I swim in the direction of my dreams. And part of that direction is to continue doing what I do here, and that is to make sure that you folks get the experiences that I go through each and every day. And one of the experiences is to keep my head above water, and I hope you keep your head above water. Take care.